He absolutely lacks the cash at this point. He's done nothing since he won Indiana back in early May to coordinate his efforts with the Republican National Committee or major donors to raise the amount of cash needed. On the contrary, Hillary Clinton has already ramped up her machine and is really sort of leap years beyond where Trump is at this juncture. I think they've already raised $250 million with their goal set on just over $1 billion. So Trump is well behind on that front, and he is really struggling to work with the Republican National Committee again and major donors to bring them on board. At this stage of the campaign, candidates should be well ahead of the game on ramping up their organizations for the general election. At the top of that list are advertising buys. As we all know, the election comes down to approximately 10 battleground states. And to underscore that point, Hillary Clinton and her allies have already spent $24 million on advertising in 8 of those states, like Pennsylvania, Florida, Colorado, New Hampshire, Nevada, Virginia, and Ohio, just for the month of June. This advertising is focused on 2 fronts: repairing Clinton's image and further defining and tarnishing Trump's. Trump and the Republicans have not spent a single dime in these critical states. Yeah, at this point, he's really doing nothing right. I mean, if you go back to, again, this critical juncture back in May when he won Indiana and became the presumptive nominee, typically, you take a day or 2 off, then you start, again, ramping up your political organization. That's your communications teams, that is your policy team, that is your grassroots team, your tech team, everything that's needed to run a successful campaign. He's done nothing of the sort in the 49 days since he's been the presumptive nominee. So he's going to be battling a well-oiled Democratic machine as well as a well-oiled Clinton machine. Firing Corey Lewandowski today, Lewandowski could be the scapegoat for Trump, and it could be a new pivot for him at this juncture. And he can say that, point to all of Lewandowski's missteps, perhaps, and blame it on Lewandowski, even though I think it's going to be kind of tough to do because we all know that Trump is his own campaign manager. But it could be, again, a critical point in his campaign where he does make that so-called pivot that everyone talks about and move into a more of a presidential, more of a statesman-like mode and sort of stop this off-the-cuff insanity that he's been undertaking for the last 2 or 3 weeks.